Bipolar disorder is more common than you may think. It affects approximately 5.7 million adults in the country every year. That's according to Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance. During World Bipolar Day, Hope Network Chief Medical Officer Dr. Karen Taylor is here to help raise awareness. Thank you so much for being here with us, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
So you work directly with people and families navigating bipolar disorder. Talk about some of the misconceptions surrounding the disorder.
Sure. So many may think it's just a matter of mood swings. You can snap out of it because many of the symptoms, bipolar disorder is characterized by significant shifts in mood swings. So someone may feel really low, sad, low energy, fatigued, even suicidal, but then they may shift into feeling very boisterous, lots of energy, have impulsive thoughts, impulsive behavior, to the point where it impacts functionality or quality of life. And so many, that's the key distinguishing character. We all feel differently on different days,
Right.
but that's really a key distinguishing characteristic in that this might be more than just a mood swing. And so that's how we want to demystify bipolar disorder. It's really a biological disease.
Talk about the importance of early diagnosis and access to treatment.
Right. So early diagnosis can really impact long-term outcomes positively, early diagnosis and treatment for bipolar disorder. It's very much a treatable disease. So if anyone is experiencing related symptoms, it's important to reach out for help and get evaluated and initiate treatment.
Do you find people, have a hard time reaching out, or they don't want to reach out, maybe because of stigma, misinformation?
Right, exactly. So there is quite a bit of that, unfortunately, still today. But that's why conversations like this and the recognition of World Bipolar Disorder Day are really important because it can help, these types of events can help reduce that stigma, make it easier to talk about how you're feeling or the symptoms someone might be experiencing, which can then move into treatment or evaluation sooner, and really normalizes the idea that it's okay to pay attention to our mental health and to do what we can to optimize our mental health.
Yeah. And besides the conversations, what can communities do to better support people living with bipolar disorder?
Yeah, so really normalizing it's okay to pay attention to your mental health. That's really important in communities. I find companies, resource centers that talk a lot about mental health to raise that awareness and help with destigmatize talking about it or any mental illness, disorder, disease. Those things are really important for communities to be able to do, and then to offer resources. So, for example, Hope Network has lots of resources to help people with bipolar disorder, whether it's early diagnosis, treatment, crisis management, outpatient care, therapy, med management. We offer a lot of resources, and we want to make it as easy as we can for people to access those resources.
And what should someone do if they think, maybe a loved one, a friend may have bipolar disorder? How should they go about that?
Listen without judgment. If a loved one is experiencing difficulty and maybe trying to talk about what they're experiencing or what's bothering them, listening without judgment, encouraging them to seek help to better sort out what is bothering them in their life or with their emotions. That's really important and something loved ones can do, really to help the individual not feel alone in the way that they're suffering or feeling something negative.
Okay, Dr. Taylor with Hope Network, thank you so much. Important conversations